Hey y'all, it's official. I just submitted my request for a solo 401k and I'm excited. So let's talk about where I am now in terms of my transition to from a W2 worker to self-employed full-time as an entrepreneur and what that looks like in terms of investing. So I just submitted to open a solo 401k, and I want to talk about why I chose this type of account versus the other options. So let's get into it. Okay guys, so before we get started, I just want to show you this 401k for Fidelity. So this is the self-employed 401k, and this is what I decided to go with. Obviously it says it has higher contribution limits, up to $72,000, and then tax advantages, you can see that listed there, and then there's no fee. So there's no fee to open this account and to have my plan with Fidelity. Okay, let's see how to make a contribution. Obviously I can do it through EFT, so I can transfer it from my business account. I can and then this is how I activate the plan. Okay, so this is why I chose Fidelity. I have my other accounts with them as well. I just got the email confirming that my account is officially open. Yeah, I know this is like girl, it's just an account, but it's a big deal when it comes to actually making this transition. If you know me, and we'll talk about this in the other part of the video, the last time I left the company I'm with now, I kept my 401k with the company, and I think it's because there was a part of me that knew that I was going to come back, or that I wasn't fully done, right? But to make this move means that I'm serious and like this is a real thing, and it's under my actual business, right? Like I just feel so excited about this. But let's talk about this. Hey y'all, so I changed locations just so I could do this a little bit clearer. Okay, so I'm excited, like I said, that I officially opened up my solo 401k, and I just wanted to share some reasons why I chose this over the other accounts. Again, to each his own, like everybody has their own thing, but I thought this was the best route. First, like I already said, I want to keep my money. I want to keep it invested. I want to move it over. I want to keep it growing, right? In terms of for retirement, right? And making this move now, to me, again, signifies and just locks in how I am moving straight into entrepreneurship. Like, this is my future. Like, I don't have any intentions of ever going back into corporate America or working a W-2 job or anything like that. I will be earning revenue and income through my company. So I'm excited about that, and I just really want to put my money where my mouth is, as they say, and just lock it in. So that's why today is a big deal. Obviously, I still have 2 more weeks left like a week and a half left in the company that I'm at. And after that, once the resignation is all locked in, everything is locked and complete, I will initiate the transfer, right? For them to move over my funds from that 401k, the employer 401k, to my solo 401k through my company. All right, so a couple reasons why I chose this is because, number one, it has a higher contribution limit. If I would have went the Roth IRA route, like just put my money there, yes, the money will be in that account, but in terms of how much I could contribute every year, I'm capped, right? The $7,500 or $7,000, whatever it is for that year. I know for this year, it's $7,500 for a Roth. And here's the thing: I can still have a Roth. You know what I mean? So, but I want to have my 401k because that allows me to do that pre-tax situation. That's the second one. Second reason is the tax flexibility. So for me, I like having a pre-tax and an after-tax setup, right? If that makes sense. So with the 401k, solo 401k, I can do obviously the pre-tax. So my earned income can go straight to, like, from my paychecks or my revenue that I earn from my business can go straight to this account. And then after that, like after I'm like maxed out my accounts or whatever for the year, I can obviously go do the Roth as well. And with the 401k, you can have a Roth 401k as well. So that's another option within having the 401k. The third one is kind of goes back to what I already talked about. It's just more of this is like the business owner's version of the 401k, right? Like sometimes I think that some people think that if you go self-employed or self-employment route, like you can only like use like a regular brokerage account to invest. But sometimes I don't think they realize like you can still have a 401k, right? Take advantage of that the tax advantages of your money going straight into the investment vehicle before it's taxed and all that kind of stuff. So, and just like I said, doing this as a self-employed person under my own business just feels really good, and it gives me more freedom and control. I would say the fourth option I have here is that if I ever needed to take a loan out, I could do that. I know like the Roth has certain stipulations. I think you can take a loan out of your Roth if you needed to, but I think you have like I think it's capped, which this might be capped too, but I think you have to pay it back within like 60 days. But like with the 401k, because I did take a 401k loan to purchase my home, like as a down payment on my home, and you can just pay it back like these little small payday loans, no, payments, right? I know it was like that through my employer a couple years ago when I did that to purchase my home, and it'll be the same through this. So like if I needed to take out a loan or borrow from myself, because that's what I'm doing, I would be borrowing from myself. I think up to like 50% of the balance, right? In case I need some cash, or maybe like I wanted to invest in something, or like maybe I wanted to buy a second home or something and I need a down payment. I could use that and pay myself back, right? And I would have time, like a longer time frame to do that, versus with the Roth, I know it's I think like 60 days or something like that, and it's like a one-time thing. So and then I guess the fifth reason is just more flexibility in what I can invest in, right? So obviously I have more variety. Now I get it. You know, some people might disagree with that, but like obviously stocks, ETFs, mutual funds, and just having more control over my investments, my portfolio. And this obviously differs from like a traditional employer account, because they pretty much control that. Like you can pick certain things, but for the most part, like they're gonna tell you, like they do. Where I'm at is Vanguard, and I don't really know much about Vanguard. People have on my channel have talked about Vanguard, but I don't really know Vanguard like that. I just know Fidelity, which I like. And I'm not sponsored by Fidelity or anything like that, but you know, if you want to, Fidelity, hit me up. But yeah, overall, that's just why I decided to go the solo 401k route. And like I said, just opening the account itself is a huge milestone for me as a new entrepreneur. Well, I want to say I'm new because I've been doing this for years, but like fully stepping into this space, this feels really real and good for me. And if you've been following my journey, you know that last year when I left the company I was with after 3 years and went to another company, a nonprofit, worked there for 6 months as a manager, and was like, nah, I'm good. And I went back to where I'm at now, where I came from. I left my 401k there. I never changed it. And again, like I said at the beginning of the video, I think it's because I knew, like there was a part of me that knew, like, if this don't work out, at least I can, I haven't changed everything over. But knowing that I'm doing this now lets me know that, like, no, you're really serious about this, and this is a real thing. This is your future, and you're literally taking your financial future, your wealth building future, your investor future into your own hands now. And that feels really good for me, and I feel very empowered by that. So anyway, I wanted to share that with you guys. I will be doing regular updates on my numbers, my investments, like giving you guys real numbers, but I'm only doing that for my members. So if you want to follow this journey with me, any of that, like real talk, real behind the scenes, real numbers, you want to join my membership right now, it's very cheap. It's not even that expensive. So I think the lowest tier is like $4.99, $5 a month. Like, that's not to have somebody walking alongside you, holding you accountable, sharing their numbers. That's not bad. But if you want the more open membership package, it's $25 a month. But you're also getting the insight from a licensed therapist. You're getting all this good stuff, my financial coaching, all that. So yeah, you might want to join now, because things will be changing in the near future. So make sure you check that out. The link is will be in the comments. A link in the comments. So anyway, guys, I'm feeling sick, but I filmed 2 videos for y'all today. So make sure you check out the first one I filmed, which is day 18 of my 28-day money education challenge, and then like this video as well. All right, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.